Good morning. I'm Cadet Major Jamel Palmer. On behalf of Dr. Lorenzo Parms, Robert Lee High School Principal, and AL-011, we welcome you to our annual September 11th flag ceremony. We would like to thank community leaders, family members, headquarters Air Force JROTC personnel from Maxwell Air Force Base, and friends for coming out this morning. We would also like to thank some special guests for joining us today. Mr. Burrell White, Executive Director Leadership and Continuous Improvement, Ms. Cindy Veazey, Director Career and Technical Education MPS, and members of the MPS Career Tech Team, Dr. Mickey Crenshaw and Ms. Yolanda Thornton. Also, Colonel Bobby Woods, Director Headquarters Air Force JROTC. Major Retired Barbara Marshall Coleman, formerly High School AFJROTC Senior Aerospace Science Instructor, and Chief Retired Zach Buckner, formerly High School AFJROTC Aerospace Science Instructors. We would like to extend a very special welcome to representatives from the Montgomery Fire Rescue and Montgomery Police Department. Today, we are here to remember and honor those who lost their lives as the result of terrorist attacks on our great nation on September 11, 2001. The September 11 attacks were a series of suicide attacks upon the United States. On that morning, 4 commercial airliners were hijacked. 2 of the airliners crashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. A 3rd airliner crashed into the Pentagon. The 4th plane crashed into a field in Pennsylvania. The death toll of the victims was 2,977. Let us always remember the lives lost and their loved ones on this horrific day our nation was attacked by terrorists. To begin our program, we'll have a selection by the Corps Leads, followed by our speaker, Major Ann Graham, Commander, AFROTC Detachment 019, Alabama State University.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the lights from above, from the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean, what's with full. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the nights with the lights from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans wise with full. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Thank you, Corps Leads, for that wonderful heartfelt selection. Today we are honored to have our guest speaker, Major Ann Graham. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Major Graham.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Ferms, for welcoming me to Robert E. Lee High School. Douglas, thank you for inviting me this morning. I am honored to be asked to speak to you this morning as we honor and remember those who have sacrificed their lives during the horrific attacks on America 15 years ago. Distinguished guests, Colonel Woods, city officials, military members, first responders, Robert E. Lee High School faculty, staff, students, parents, and community. Thank you for taking the time out to be here this morning. On September 11, 2001, hijackers boarded United States passenger planes and carried out coordinated suicide attacks on Americans. At 8:46 a.m., American Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. At 9:03 a.m., United Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. At 9:37 a.m., American Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, Washington, D.C. And at 10:07 a.m., passengers aboard United Flight 93 attempted to retake the aircraft, but hijackers crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. That day in America will never be the same, especially to the families and the friends, co-workers of those who lost their lives that day. On September 11, 2001 was my third day of active duty. I just graduated from the University of South Carolina and was released from the South Carolina Air National Guard to accept the commission as a second lieutenant in the Air Force. I remained at the university after the graduation, and I was assigned to recruit for Air Force ROTC and the Air Force Academy. So that particular day, I, along with a number of other Armed Force recruiters and college recruiters, were making our way around South Carolina to a number of high school college fairs. So the first school we went to, everybody was there. We spoke about our programs, and then we packed up and went to the second school. As I went into the second school, I passed the principal's office, and I noticed a lot of folks were watching the news. But I didn't think about anything. I just continued to go to the gym to set up my table. About 5 minutes passed, and I looked around, and I noticed that I was the only Armed Force member in the gym. So I started putting two and two together. I went back to the principal's office to watch the news and see what was going on. And at that point, I saw the second plane crash into the World Trade Center. At that point, my heart dropped, and I wondered to myself, what in the world is going on? So I went back to the gym, packed up my equipment, and got into my vehicle so I could head back to the office. I had about 5 missed calls over a matter of 10 minutes from my family, friends, and my supervisor. So when I called my boss, I was informed that officials were not really sure what was going on, but they believed that we were under attack. So I was informed and instructed to go home and wait for further instructions. So you can imagine what was going on through my mind that hour drive back home. What did I get myself into? Do I need to go home, pack my bag so I can be quickly ready to deploy? Were my friends and family okay? Just a number of things went through my mind. But my final thought was, I'm ready. I'm ready to do whatever is needed to protect and defend my country. As I watched the news over the next few days, more and more information was revealed. The images and videos of the crashes and the aftermath were devastating. But there's one constant trend that I noticed occur that day and throughout the next few months across the U.S. and U.S. abroad. Unity, patriotism, genuine togetherness. Regardless of race, gender, religion, everyone was helping everyone. Unity, patriotism, genuine togetherness. Where has that gone? Must we only come together when there is tragedy? The American spirit is what helped rejuvenate the nation during that time, but for only a short period. For the past several years, Americans have seemed to be divided for one reason or another. There's nothing that should cause us to hate and harm one another. I challenge us all to take a deep look at what's going on in the U.S. and what's going on in the world. The fighting, the killing must stop. We must unite together to maintain a strong nation, a nation that does not fight each other, but one that fights together to preserve and protect each other and our country. To the students, in particular, my fellow armed force members, firefighters, police, medical personnel, and other responders, we need to pass the torch one day. I hope you understand that you are our future. You're going to be responsible for carrying on where we leave off and justifying the sacrifices of those men and women that came before you and have done. Whether you decide to join the military or the armed force, the police force, firefighter teams, medical response teams, or whatever you choose to pursue in life, I challenge you to set your goals now and stick to them. Stay focused, work hard, do your best every single day. Are you up for the challenge? I say that once again. Students, are you up for the challenge? Yes. You are our future. September 11, 2001, acts of terrorism took the lives of nearly 3,000 innocent men, women, and children. I would like to thank the first responders, past and present, for what they do every day to keep us safe. Let's not forget what happened on 9/11. Let's come together as one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, because united we stand, but divided we will fall. God bless you, and God bless these United States of America. Thank you.
May friends, thank you very much for those motivational words. I am Cadet Major Tara Performer, member of the AL-011 Kitty Hawk Air Society. At this time, we would like to make you an honorary member of the AL-011 Kitty Hawk Air Society. And it is my pleasure to present you the Kitty Hawk certificate and a pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please remain standing and silent for the official portion of our flag ceremony and the dismissal of the flights.
Go! Face! Color guard! Hold! Post! Right. Face. Hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. On behalf of Dr. Parms and AL-011, we thank all our guests, parents, faculty, and staff for coming out to support our program. We'd like to thank the core leads, Dr. Holloway, Mr. Arrington and his team, Officer Williams and his team, Latera Gray, and DeGarte Mahone, and our special guests from the local community, Maxwell Air Force Base. Have a great day.